Your presence has been detected and recorded. Thank you.
Hey everybody, how you doing today? It's a beautiful day out here in Seattle. We get to see the sun about 5 times a year, which is awesome. For those of you who I haven't met yet, my name is Elisa Sanchez, and I'm a supporter of Joey for Senate, everybody. October 6th. August. Primaries are August, so go out and vote for Joey for Senate, okay? So, I had an experience, something I never experienced before here in America. I actually talked to a real-life communist today.
How'd it go? I got nothing against them.
It didn't go, well, it went about the way I expected it to. I asked him a bunch of questions, and he just said that everything that I said was bullshit, and that I had the wrong sources. And I'm like, okay, so when I quote 100 million people who died under communism, apparently that's bullshit.
Stalin, he was a tyrant.
Stalin was a tyrant, thank you. Exactly. Stalin, Mao, Lenin, Castro, Che Guevara. Mao, yeah, Mao was a fucking psycho, right? So I asked this guy, I say to him, I say, will you ever fly a swastika banner in a public square? He said, no, of course not. I said, why not? And he didn't say because of the Holocaust. He didn't say because of Hitler. He said because the Nazis weren't real socialists. Whatever a real socialist is in his tiny mind, I don't know what he thinks a real socialist is. But whatever a socialist is, that's not what what was it called again? The National Socialist Workers' Party of Germany?
Yeah, Nazi!
That's what a Nazi stands for, right?
Yes.
National Socialist Workers' Party of Germany.
Yeah.
Apparently those guys were real socialists. But if they were, in his opinion, then sure, fly swastika. No problem. At least that's what I took away from that conversation.
Right.
Since he didn't cite Hitler or the Holocaust for not flying a swastika, no, it's just because they weren't real socialists. Oh, okay. So, if real socialists killed 6 million people in fucking death camps, he wouldn't have a problem with that. More than that, yeah, I think you're probably right. More than 6 million people.
Innocent people.
But then by that same logic though, if he's not flying a swastika because the Nazis weren't real socialists, but he's out here with the hammer and sickle banner, well that says to me that Mao was a real communist, and that Stalin was a real communist, and that Lenin was a real communist. So all those people, they were communists. There's no question about that. And there's no question that hundreds of millions of people died under these regimes, but, you know, he's fighting for the liberation of workers, so I guess that's okay. I guess those deaths are justified in his mind somehow, you know.
It was totalitarian communism, though. There are other forms. There are.
Sure, yeah, you know, you're right. That's not the only form, but they're definitely communists, for sure. No doubt about that. Yeah. So, anyways, my point with mentioning that conversation, guys, is that, you know, at the end of the day, we're all out here standing for freedom. You know what I mean? And you know, it's really attractive. That's the crazy thing about communist ideology. It's that, oh, we're going to liberate the workers. Workers of the world unite. It's a very powerful argument. It's a very attractive idea because it sounds good, right? It's like, yeah, I'm not going to let corporations exploit me. Not me, man. No, I'm going to be a communist. But then it's like, wait a minute. How many people died underneath communism? Like, and any iteration of communism that's been tried out in every country of the world, it's ended badly. But you know what I said to him? He didn't believe me at all. I said to him, do you know how many people have been lifted out of poverty under the past 20 years because of capitalism? The number of people living in poverty has been cut in half. In a quarter of a century. Because of free markets, because of free enterprise, okay? So just realize, you guys, that if you believe in free enterprise, if you believe in free markets, if you believe in the power and the inalienable rights of the individual to be, do, and say whatever you want without interference from a totalitarian state, then you're on the right side of history, okay? You know, so don't let clowns like that guy with the hammer and sickle banner over there, you know, don't let him, you know, don't let him rattle your cage too much. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. All right? We're the ones who are, because we believe in capitalism, we're the ones who are lifting hundreds of thousands of people out of poverty every single day around the world because of capitalism.
That's right.
All right? So vote for Joey for Senate, primaries in August. You guys have a wonderful day.